A neighborhood with a view, their view to keep things the way they are.
We tell how saving money can save you even more money.
61 years old, I didn't want to get up on the top of the roof.
Putting up lights just got a whole lot easier. KOMU 8 News at 6 starts now.
From Studio 8A, coverage you can count on in high definition. This is KOMU 8 News at 6.
Neighbors are getting all worked up this evening. They're worked up about an intrusion. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jim Reek.
And I'm Hillary Mullen. The neighbors are rallying against the plan for a new subdivision in Jefferson City that's up on the river bluffs. KOMU 8's Stephanie Zeppelin has more information about this rally. Stephanie, what's this all about?
Well, Hillary and Jim, I am reporting live on Hazelton Drive, KOMU 8 News.
All right, thanks, Stephanie. The Missouri Tax Credit Review Commission recommended the elimination of 28 programs that could save the state more than $200 million. Missouri has 61 programs offering state income tax credits for business expansions, the renovation of historic buildings, the construction of low-income housing, and various other things. Last year, the state waived $521 million in taxes because of those credits.
Winter coats and hoods and scarves will be the order of the evening tonight as it is cold out there. Take a look at live chilly forecast coming up in a few minutes on KOMU 8 News at 6.
Well, it's freezing out, and that means for most, gardening is over for the year.
KOMU 8's Jessica Horde found a small group in Sedalia who are hoping their garden will harvest both food and racial harmony.
It began about 2 years ago. I thought to myself...
Jessica Horde, KOMU 8 News, Sedalia.
For more details, you can go to our website, KOMU.com. You'll find an interactive collage about the garden and those who work it. It is cold outside, and making it warm inside can be pretty expensive at times.
Yep, in this 8 Goes Green report, KOMU 8's Kimberly St. Ange explains how to be a little warmer and a little richer.
Ross and Crystal Peterson have lived in this house for 11 years. Kimberly St. Ange, KOMU 8 News, Columbia.
In fact, homeowners can get cash for simply hiring an energy audit company. Want to get in on the deals? Use a little energy to fire up your computer and go to the links and numbers section on our website at KOMU.com.
We have a correction on a story we aired at 5 about the impact of the federal pay freeze locally. In that story, we showed and referenced postal workers. In fact, those workers, along with military personnel, are not part of the pay freeze. We apologize for the error. It's a tedious job putting up Christmas lights.
And it doesn't have to be a problem anymore.
Some Tigers pick up postseason honors. We'll tell you whom a little later.
But with those wind chills in the teens, I don't think I'd recommend putting up any Christmas lights anytime tonight. We'll check out that forecast next on KOMU 8 News at 6.
Now, your live Doppler 8 First Alert weather with Chief Weathercaster Dave Schmidt.
And a good evening to you. There's a look at our First Alert.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Dave. Holiday season means many things: family, friends, food.
But it also means putting up lights. We'll tell you how some are making this job easier.
Thanksgiving is over now. Your mother's anxiety has switched to the next holiday.
And that means preparing the perfect feast and, of course, decking the halls with balls of holly. KOMU 8's Marissa Hollywood shows us how the internet is helping to light up the season.
It takes a lot of work to make your house the brightest on the block.
Put clips up.
Marissa Hollywood, KOMU 8 News, Columbia.
Yard signs and internet sites like KOMU.com list lots of lighting directors for hire.
Speaking of lights, tomorrow Moberly begins the 26th annual Festival of Lights and continues through December. KOMU 8's Max Walker shows us what's in store this season.
The dark before the light. Soon these paths through Rothwell Park will be aglow with light. Max Walker, KOMU 8 News, Moberly.
Total of 500,000 lights will fill the park.
Well, Kansas City is famous for its barbecue.
But Missouri basketball is looking for a KC masterpiece of its own tonight.
Now, from the Ford Sports Desk, KOMU 8 Sports with Chris Gervino.
Hi, everyone. The Missouri men's basketball team likely faces its biggest challenge of this young season tonight when the Tigers play. Now a break.
Welcome back. It's going to be a very cold night tonight with that wind chill factor out there. Be careful. Temperatures getting down to about 20 degrees tomorrow morning. That's only about 8 degrees cooler than it is now. A little warmer tomorrow afternoon with a high at 39.
Okay, first up in tonight's photo finish, look at what we found. Crystal and Greg lost track of little Austin, and look where they found him. But don't worry, they are still getting their new house ready. And then Debbie shows us a beautiful sky from the Lake of the Ozarks. Definitely missing those days with the temperatures that we've been having lately. Send us photos and the stories behind them. We'll put them on KOMU8 News at 5 and 6. Just email them to share it at KOMU.com. Now here's a look at what we're following for KOMU8 News at 9 and 10. Power lines put the pressure on one of Columbia's PTAs.
You can always go to KOMU.com 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and sports. We had a bowl there in our photo finish, Chris, and the bowl news starting to shape up for the Tigers.
It's going to be the holiday of the insight. We'll find out Sunday.